Hey, Shalom, Mike, call Allah Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shah Ba'Hashem, Rakakadas, double honest apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who rule well, and peace and salutations to you, since I came out there pushing the truth across the four corners of the earth. Just wanted to quickly jump into, you got a new one, man. You got a fucking, if you're familiar with Snapchat, they actually have a filter now where they're trying to select it. They're trying to basically you can switch your gender. I'm gonna just let the video play and show you.
Snapchat. Let me let y'all know something. Y'all little filters, they dangerous. They starting to be dangerous, alright? Y'all gonna have people out here catfishing. Y'all gonna have niggas. Let me just show y'all. Look at this shit. Bitch.
And that's
Snapchat. Snapchat. We not about to. This is not okay. This Snapchat. You got me. That's dangerous, bro. I got facial hair and all. Snapchat. Oh. Snap. You fucking up.
Hey, so people call us a fucking. Oh man, my God. Okay, all right. So people call us conspiracy theorists, and you guys are nuts, and everything with you guys is a conspiracy, and the Israelites are under fire for some of the things that have been said. But when you look at the things that are even one of the top things to watch is the things that are introduced to the youth, right? Because that's how you indoctrinate people. You get them when they're young, and when they get older, it's easy to keep those values versus a complete reversal. And that's why there's so much resistance, right? Salaki. There's so much resistance right now because you still have the older generation who they're used to doing things, the old school way, and then now computers and stuff is basically taking over everything. So you have to be computer literate, you have to be computer savvy, and then very shortly the old generation, the analog generation, they're going to be out the door, and that's exactly what's going on. Everything is being pushed towards having that chipping, having that mark of the beast. Brothers have been bringing out videos on sterilization and these different shots that they want to give you, and they get you used to that. They get you used to. I saw another one for a company where basically you can have temporary tattoos that last for a couple of days, and then you can just replace them. So basically the whole thing with manipulation of your flesh and people merging with machines, that's becoming a lot bigger, and that's becoming a lot more consistent. And people actually, in 2019, people actually have taken, in the United States, people have already taken the microchip. They already have things set up. Another one going into certain restaurants, Taco Bell and McDonald's and stuff. They're also, everything is starting to be electronic, where you just come in, you can place your order on a kiosk machine, and you don't even have to talk to a person. You pay for it, and then you leave. And then, of course, the big one, when you swipe your card, they say, what? Do you have the chip? And this is I've been watching and studying the apostles, before the whole chip thing came up, because that's kind of sort of a recent thing within a couple of years, but now it's just second nature. So now there's the things that they're pushing is towards the destruction of Israel, and if Esau has to destroy his own to do that, he'll do that. That's why the scriptures say what the Lord said. What if no flesh should be saved if he didn't come. But this is Isaiah 3, because this is what's going on, man. It's transgender. I mean, let me see. I can provide another example. I just looked up the gender switch filter, and you actually have Edomites who are doing this shit. So because this is like the new way to communicate or whatever, or I guess people date off of this shit. I don't know, man. I'm out of the loop when it comes to the new technology and apps and shit. I don't keep up with that stuff, but you got these Edomites. This is just fucking crazy. So now, you get on there to talk to somebody or chat. You don't know if it's a dude or a female. And then the laws are pushing for transsexuals and homos, and all this shit is getting so crazy, and they're getting so much power. You really don't know, what you're dealing with, unless the woman has a child or something like that. I mean, this is fucking crazy. This just goes to show you, how these Edomites think. See, I think it was another one too. Got this dude as a female, and you really fucking can't tell. I don't know if this is a dude or a female. I don't know what the fuck this is, but you get the point, man. You get the point. Sick shit. This is of course, Ecclesiastes 10:6. Folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in low place. Yeah, because as we always say, man, the Lord has given us these spiritual riches. We're really the rich. These Edomites, they're the base men. They're the lowly, but they're in a position of power because they were set there, and we're just waiting on that day, man. But god damn, not just waiting, but hastening the day that these Edomites can be taken out of power. Another one, real quick. I'm gonna just get straight to the point. Um, Straight to the point. As Isaiah 3:8, for Jerusalem is ruined and Judah is fallen, because their tongue and their doings are against the Lord, to provoke the eyes of his glory. The show of their countenance doth witness against them, and they declare their sins as Sodom. They hide it not. Woe unto their soul, for they have rewarded evil unto themselves. And that's the case with these people. They declare their sin as Sodom. They're straight up in your face. Like brothers was talking. There was a time where when people were gay and stuff, they'd be trying to be low key, or they wouldn't bring the shit to you. These people, they don't even the dudes, man, they don't give a fuck anymore, because they know that they're protected by the law and all of this shit. They know that they can't. You can't really. I mean, you can, but that wouldn't be wise. That you can't run up and smack the shit out of them for saying some off the wall shit to you. And this place is wicked, man. They have rewarded evil unto themselves. Hey, I gotta give a testimony. I was at a drive-through, and this is just for me, because I shouldn't even been at a damn fast food place. I'm supposed to be kind of dieting and stuff, but it's a damn faggot with a he got blue hair. He got his nails painted, and I gotta sit there and order my food from him, and have a back and forth conversation as if we're both rational people, and I can't say anything to him. I can't say, even though this man is destroying himself. He's fucking destroying himself, and you can't say shit. And that's why that's why these people got to be destroyed. Um, what is it at? Oh yeah, verse 13. It said, oh wait a minute, verse 12. As for my people, because we got to talk about this one. Children of their oppressors, and women rule over them. O my, excuse me, O my people, they which lead thee cause thee to err, and destroy the ways of the way of thy past. And that's exactly what it is. The people in charge. That's why we always go back to the so-called elites of the society. The elite meaning chosen. You know, these people who are chosen to guide this country. They guide the pace of the society. They guide the culture and all of this shit. You know, they're the executives. They're the heads. They're all of that shit. And I mean, that's exactly what's going on, man. Children of their oppressors. You got these little, badass kids where they could make a telephone call and have you arrested or something, saying that you put your hands on them or something. You got to deal with somebody else's. You always got to deal with somebody else's kids. And nowadays you can't even correct somebody else's kids. Because the people are so fucked up and they have so little respect. And that's a part of this one too. Women rule over them. Yeah, women run these weak ass Negroes. There's too many situations where I can even call where I'm doing something and a woman really feels like I have to answer to her, or they'll ask you a question from a position of authority. A damn woman, shit, hell, even going to doing different deliveries, for a job that I do. All the managers are fucking women, and not just women. Not even a humble woman, which that's still out of order. A woman to be in power, but fucking women with attitudes. So man, this shit has to go. It said Yahweh standeth up to plead and standeth to judge the people, and Yahweh will enter into judgment with the ancients of his people and the princes thereof. For ye have eaten up the vineyard, the spoil of the poor is in your houses. What mean ye that beat my people to pieces and grind the faces of the poor, saith the Lord God of hosts. There you go. Then it's going to get into some more about the wicked ass daughters of Zion, but that was the point on that, because I wanted to jump to this one. Job 4:7, it said, remember, I pray thee, whoever perished being innocent, or where were the righteous cut off? Because you see these news reports, it's so much going on. You see these news reports, somebody got killed, somebody got shot, and usually, man, it's starting to be a lot of women and a lot of children. And people want sympathy. They want you to cry. They want you to sign a petition against the police or whatever. Which the police is wicked too. But all of that has been set up as a whipping stick for the nation of Israel. Because you can't know everybody's story. You can't know everybody's backstory or everybody hidden character. Shit. Us as men, we're not all knowing. So when it comes to our eye, we make a video on it. We try to bring edification out about it, and we try to evaluate the judgment that Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, has put onto men, according to the scriptures. And that's why the scriptures are written. Verse 9, by the blast of the Most High they perish, and by the breath of his nostrils are they consumed. There you go. So these people, whoever perished being innocent. And that's another reason why this place has to be destroyed. This place is gonna, basically, the scriptures tell you, man. It's gonna be, put it like this, it's gonna be a very tight line. It's gonna be a very small margin. Listening to Vocab Malone, they try to make it seem like, it's gonna be some easy walk going into the kingdom. They don't got it. They don't understand the scriptures, but they'll sit there and say that when you die, you perish forever in eternal hellfire. When you have certain people, they might be in a fucking North Sentinel Island or some remote ass island out in the middle of nowhere. How are they gonna receive the word? How are they gonna, hear about Jesus Christ and God and all these things if they live on a fucking remote island in the middle of nowhere? Doesn't make sense. Those people are just set up just to be heathens, just to be lost, just to never receive the word. But in the kingdom, they're gonna serve the Israelites. So hey, the scriptures, man. Yeah, got to stay amongst the line of the scriptures. Everything is written for our learning, and let not those fucking devils, steer the path. Call hello, Yahweh Shem Lord, willing is edifying for you. Shalom.